7 scariest medical treatments ever used. So, you think going to the doctor is scary? Relax. At least your doctor isn't about to drill a hole into your skull to let the bad spirits out. Yeah, back then if you had a headache, the solution wasn't water or rest. It was let's open your head and see what happens. Feeling weak? Perfect. Let's remove even more blood. Because obviously, less blood means more health. Makes sense, right? And the best part, these weren't crazy experiments. They were standard medical treatment. Today, we're diving into the 7 scariest medical treatments ever used. And by the end of this video, you might start trusting Google more than a 17th century doctor. Number 1. Trepanation, the original headspace hack. First up, trepanation, or as I like to call it, the DIY skylight for your brain. This isn't just old, it's prehistoric. We're talking 7000 BCE. People were doing this before we even invented bread. Ancient doctors thought epilepsy or headaches were caused by evil spirits throwing a rager in your head. The solution? Open a window. They'd use a sharp rock to scrape a hole in your skull. No anesthesia. No ibuprofen. Just a lot of screaming and prayer. Archaeologists found skulls where the bone actually grew back. This means people survived this, walked around with a literal sunroof in their head, and probably complained about the draft. Talk about being open-minded. Number 2. Bloodletting, the drain the battery method. Enter the 4 humors, a theory by Hippocrates and Galen that claimed humans are just giant, walking slurpy machines filled with 4 fluids: blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile. If you were sick, you were just unbalanced. Drain the blood. Got a fever? Drain it. Got a cough? Drain it. Sad because your horse died? Bestie, you've got too much blood. Doctors used leeches or just sliced a vein like they were opening a bag of chips. The biggest victim? George Washington. He had a sore throat, so his doctors balanced him by removing 40% of his total blood volume. Spoiler, he died. Who would have thought that humans actually need their blood to stay in the living DLC? RIP to a legend. Number 3. The lobotomy, scrambling the prefrontal cortex. Fast forward to the 20th century. This one is actual nightmare fuel. Antonio Egas Moniz won a Nobel Prize for this, which is a massive yikes in hindsight. But Walter Freeman is the one who made it viral. Freeman invented the ice pick lobotomy. He'd take a tool that looked exactly like what you use to break up ice for a drink, tap it through the top of your eye socket with a mallet, and swish it around like he was mixing a martini. He did this in a van he called the Lobotmobile. It didn't cure anyone. It just factory reset their personality into a permanent do not disturb mode. He was basically turning people into NPCs. Massive red flag. Number 4. Mercury, the heavy metal glow-up. Back in the 1500s, syphilis was the final boss of diseases. The medical community's response? Mercury. They rubbed it on you, made you eat it, and even put you in mercury vapor saunas. The logic was that mercury made you drool like a toddler, and doctors thought you were spitting out the poison. In reality, your teeth were falling out because your body was literally melting. The slogan of the time was, "A night with Venus, a lifetime with Mercury," which is basically the 16th century version of play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Number 5. Radium, literal glow-in-the-dark energy. When Marie Curie discovered radium, everyone went feral. Before we knew radiation kills you, it was marketed as a health hack. They put it in toothpaste, makeup, and even radioactive suppositories. Yes, exactly where you think they go. The main character of this tragedy was Eben Byers, a rich dude who drank Radithor, radium water, like it was Gatorade. He drank so much that his jaw literally detached from his face and fell off. The Wall Street Journal headline was a certified banger. The radium water worked fine until his jaw came off. Note to self, if your drink glows, it's not a vibe, it's a death sentence. Number 6. Malaria therapy, fighting fire with napalm. In 1917, Julius Wagner-Jauregg noticed that syphilis patients got better after having a fever. His big brain move: intentionally give them malaria. The goal was to let the malarial fever cook the syphilis bacteria in the brain. Once the syphilis was done, he'd treat the malaria with quinine. It's like burning down your entire house because you saw a spider. Surprisingly, it actually worked well enough for him to win a Nobel Prize. It's the only time in history where I'm going to give you a second, deadlier disease was actually a valid medical plan. And the last. Cigarettes, the doctor-approved cloud. Finally, the most gaslighting treatment ever. In the early 20th century, tobacco companies paid doctors to tell everyone that Camels or Lucky Strikes were great for soothing the throat. Ads literally said, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette. Which honestly, no cap. Because back then, everyone was a chimney. It wasn't until the 1960s that the government finally admitted, hey, maybe inhaling burning cancer sticks is bad. For decades, the cure for a cough was literally just more carcinogens. Peak irony. The moral of the story. Looking back, history was basically one long episode of Jackass disguised as science. So, next time you have to wait in line at the pharmacy or get a flu shot, just be grateful. Be thankful your doctor isn't checking your humors, rubbing mercury on your face, or eyeing your skull with a Craftsman drill. Medicine has come a long way, and thank the algorithm for that. If you enjoyed this journey into the dark ages, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below. Which one of these would you survive for $1 million? Stay safe, stay healthy, and please stop drinking things that glow. Peace out.